we've known each other for a while now. We've had our ups and downs, we've had our disagreements, agreements, we've seen eye to eye, we've not seen eye to eye, we've differed, we've been in differing stables, we've chosen our company differently, we've joined forces once or twice, maybe, I can't quite remember, it might have been EWW back then, but we weren't really ever tight, let's face it. And the amount of times you flaked out of a competition, or you had to disappear after wherever, personal problems, man, I totally agree with it. It's not really something I really want to dig into. It's kind of a dick move for me to even bring it up now, but all that aside, we weren't surprised when you last, put it that way. And more to the point, it's going to take you possibly the longest and hardest road of everyone to get back on top. But at least you're not Doug. Yeah, don't worry, this one's covered for you. At least you are not Doug. At least you are not tied to the Sinistry. The greatest failure in the history of SCW strikes again, and Doug is there going on and on and on about all these people who's inducted up and didn't quite cut the mustard, and they had to be exterminated and extricated and extradited and expatriated and extended and expanded and various forms of other things. Not you, Extreme. This is a different kind of X. Doug started it. And while, Doug, you may be the smartest man in professional wrestling today, oh my god, you're one of the thickest douches in promo history for bringing this one up. I mean, the Sinistry is the greatest failure, and the only reason you can't see this is because you're too blind leading from the top. As long as you've got Marco Flynn's, as far as you're concerned, you have a working stable. No, you don't. You have the greatest collection of losers you've ever lost. I mean, sure, you lost Brenda Vixen. I was going on about how Brenda needed to step her game up, how Brenda needed to be better than she was, and oh no, she failed, and oh no, she had to be sort of brushed under the carpet and fed to the monsters, and then you kinda just didn't even bother. You were so fixated on Marco, your big, silent, dumb wrecking ball, that you kind of lost sight in what everybody else was wanting to tell you and didn't really have the heart to, which was, you're a nut job who needs committing if you think that your particular method of gaining faith and securing the love and respect of everyone around you is actually working. I mean, here we have the ultimate team selection. Serial Thrillers. The Leaderless Rebellion, Revolution, whatever they want to call themselves. Thunk. Stu Who. Prophet, spokesperson, charismatic mouthpiece, idol, leader, general, beloved of the cult personality, at your service, versus the small Reverend Vicar Dougie Fresh of the Sinistry. Two wannabe messiahs, except I'm not a wannabe messiah. I never claim to be a messiah. I am just the man who's right. Right all the time, right to watch, right to be, right to idolize, right to follow. And you're a lonely preacher who sits in the dark and prophesizes doom and gloom and boring and yarn and people have switched off now and I'm going to go to sleep. And then you have Marco Flynn's, who is the greatest ever performer on the microphone versus Michael Fonda. The oldest global champion we've ever had. And of course we keep egging the age card here, but it's a veteran thing. I mean, we're all veterans on our team. You're all pretty much veterans on yours. Oh wait, no. Marco Flynn hasn't done anything of any note in SCW, apart from silently destroy a few people. And even then, he can't do it anywhere near as well as Malice can. And even then, Malice had better matches than Marco Flynn has. More profile, more scary. Yeah, Marco Flynn's is almost like Arcane. He gets bought out, and people go, ooh. And they go, yeah, Jobber number 1's going to get destroyed tonight. But when it comes to actually projecting that menace, people say to me, if someone walked up to me today and said, actually Stu, change your plans, it's not the Illuminati reunion and Michael Thunder, it's Stu Who and Michael Flynn's one-on-one in a hardcore match, I'd be like, alright, give me 5 minutes, I'll be fine. There's no fear, there's no respect for him. He's just an automaton under your control, which means that he inevitably has one massive failing that is always going to be there, overhanging everything he does like a giant storm cloud of crap. And that is Doug E. Fresh. You are the greatest restriction on Marco Flynn's ever being anything any good, amounting to anything, even doing anything. Being respected and feared, you'll never ever get that, Marco, unless you move out from Doug's shadow. If you do it by smashing him repeatedly in the face with a steel chair, your love will grow. People will respect and love you. They will be like, yeah, that Marco, he did the right thing. He took a total douche and showed him what was wrong with his thing. And everyone will be like, yay, Marco, yay, Marco. Imagine that, walking out to the crowd and they're not just going, ooh, which they're actually not going, ooh, they're actually going, oh, finally I can go to the toilet, this isn't going to be interesting anymore. Quick, rest of the row, get up, I need to leave. Oh, does anyone want a hot dog or popcorn when I'm gone? Yeah. Oh, you do? Okay, well, what's the other? Right, okay, yeah. Oh, what's that? They started? Oh, who cares? They're not finished yet? Yeah, cool. I've got another 2 minutes, right? Yeah, cool. Alright, I'll be right back. That's Marco Flynn's entrance, by the way, from the perspective of other audience members. Marco Flynn turns up, the audience leaves. Marco Flynn leaves, the audience returns. That's not good for business, Doug. That's just... Well, I suppose actually, no, you're doing the concession stand wonders. I applaud you for this idea. Yeah, that's it. You get Stu Who in, brings the crowds in, gets everybody cheering and dancing, the other personalities up there in arms, chanting, SCW, who are you? Who are you? Etc, etc, etc. Marco Flynn comes on, and it's like, brilliant, piss break. In the world football, Marco Flynn's is Republic of Ireland. He tries well, but ultimately he's outclassed in every single way and doesn't win a single match. That's a little unfair. Marco has beaten people 1, 2, 3 in the ring and made them throw away towels and things like that because Dougie Fresh wasn't physically capable of doing that for him anyway. And I view that as a bit of a cheap win and a cheat. What really should have happened there is Adrian Spector should have just beaten the shit out of Doug and forced him to throw the towel in. Or did anyone else notice that Doug left the towel in the ring? So surely Doug threw the towel in way before we got onto the whole destroying of the bars outside and smashed glass and that amazing bit where I really thought Adrian was going to get really blinded and I was thinking, crap, Bella'd love this. Yeah, Doug, surely if you throw the towel in to the ring, even though you've left it, that's you throwing the towel in, so Marco should have lost, right? Or maybe I just saw it wrong, and when we cut back to look at the towel, oh my god, Doug left the towel there. And it was just the camera angle. I'm sure you'll come up with some spiel or some bollocks about how, you know, that was what happened, and it's totally not your fault, and Marco totally legitimately won, and Richard Spector threw the towel in, and it was totally his fault, and yada yada yada. But yeah, now you think about it in retrospect, everyone else is thinking it, the entire universe, sorry, the entire Scw8mantagWildcard is thinking it. Marco Flynn's lost half an hour before the end of the match. Awesome! And that's right, that's the truth. That's 150% the damn truth, baby. You know it. Who loves you? And who do you love? Oh yeah. You'll never live yourself with that one, Doug.